Hello everyone, welcome back and welcome to another episode of the Irish Critics. This is our first video for 2014 and just like last year, I'm doing the top 10 movies that I saw in 2013 itself. Okay, now, like I said before as well, my own opinion, you don't agree with it, that's okay, just don't be a bitch about it. Okay, so here we go. Number 10. Life of Pi. Director Ang Lee has always done these visually stunning films. That's probably part down to, his talent as a director. But Life of Pi really goes a step further. The 3D was excellent on it, if you ask me. The storyline, just captivating. Performances were great. It was just a beautiful film to watch. It was actually the first film I saw in 2013 after I got back from South America. To me, it was really a shoo-in for Ang Lee to win Best Director for this. So, Life of Pi, it's definitely well recommended. So yeah, Life of Pi at number 10. Number 9. The Wolverine. Now, this is the X-Men film that we've been waiting years for. First Class was good, but this is just great. This has got to be the best X-Men since X-Men 2. The setup was great. It was made a direct sequel to X-Men 3 The Last Stand, and we all know how horrible that film was. But it was just having Famke Janssen back as Jean Grey and having Wolverine having this kind of connection to her, I thought was really, really good. It showed his torment at having to kill the woman that he loved. It was just a really well written story, and of course, need I mention that secret ending, probably the biggest geekgasm you probably have in a superhero film this year. So Wolverine, best X-Men film in a long time, and in my opinion, the best superhero film this year. Sorry, Superman, you didn't quite cut it. So, Wolverine at number 9. Number 8. The World's End. Now, I'm a big fan of Simon Pegg and Nick Frost movies, Shaun of the Dead, and of course, Hot Fuzz. Hot Fuzz is one of my favourites. It was a given, that this movie was going to be something great, and it was. It was funny, as usual. The direction was incredible. Edgar Wright is obviously one of the best directors I've seen. If you watch Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, you can see how an incredible director he really is. But this, it's a crazy storyline, as usual, from these guys. They go on the massive pub crawl, and the entire town has been taken over by these robots. It was just a blast to watch. Me and the guys, we really enjoyed watching this show. I obviously look forward to seeing what they do next. I don't think they're going to be doing any more films with Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, but Edgar Wright films, I'll definitely be there to watch it. So, The World's End at number 8. Number 7. Silver Linings Playbook. David O. Russell is really earning a reputation as one of the best directors out there, isn't he? I mean, from the likes of The Fighter to Silver Linings Playbook, and just recently American Hustle. He's really showing his talent, of really getting great stories and also great performances out of his actors. And Silver Linings Playbook is the biggest example of this. I went to see this early in 2013, and it didn't let me down. It was incredible. The performances were great. The storyline was captivating. It was just a really good film. And David O. Russell, like Edgar Wright, I said before, any film that he makes, I'll definitely be there to see it. I thought the characters especially, was probably the best thing about Silver Linings Playbook. That, and I also just say, Chris Tucker comes back to the cinema. Yeah, he actually makes an appearance in this movie. I haven't seen him since Rush Hour 3. It's good to see him back too. So, Silver Linings Playbook, I really would recommend it to anybody who wants to watch it. Silver Linings Playbook at number 7. Number 6. Lincoln. Now, I'm a big history fan. I do love my history films, and this film here was obviously on my top to see list when it was coming up to the Oscars. And a really long film, didn't mind, that kind of went through very quickly. it was just really extraordinary. Like, I'm not really that familiar with American history, so it was really interesting for me to see just how the push for the 13th Amendment came about from President Lincoln. And Daniel Day-Lewis, amazing. Of course, Daniel Day-Lewis is amazing. Nearly everything he's in, from In the Name of the Father, Gangs of New York, There Will Be Blood. I can go on. The guy is seriously one of the best actors that has ever lived. And his performance as Abraham Lincoln, just amazing. Steven Spielberg, does it again though. He delivers these really emotionally charged movies, and I don't know if he's probably well suited to it. I would like to see Steven Spielberg come back to Hollywood blockbuster sometime soon, but if he doesn't, I'm happy with the movies that he gives. So, Lincoln at number 6. Number 5. Star Trek Into Darkness. Now, I'm not exactly the biggest Star Trek fan. I've only watched one Star Trek show, which was Deep Space Nine. The movies, of course, are the ones that I would actually go back to watch. The reboot in 2009 was incredible. This probably just almost as good. I think there was just a few things wrong with it, but it was unbelievably, fun to watch. It was just awesome. Benedict Cumberbatch, one of the best actors out there, best new actors, incredible. Even though I don't know if it was a good idea bringing Khan back, but he was still a great villain though, all the same. Another thing I had to critique though was the end. Didn't think it had to, kind of mirror the Wrath of Khan, but hey, you know what? Star Trek Into Darkness, does what it says in the box, right? It was a great sci-fi movie, it was a great action movie, great Star Trek movie, great cast, great bad guy. You couldn't have asked for more either. And the 3D was also awesome. J.J. Abrams, I look forward to seeing what you're going to do with Star Wars Episode 7, but I really wish you just had the time to finish Star Trek 3 first. But hey, what can you do? I'm just hoping that Star Trek 3 does play into safe hands and continues on your legacy from this reboot. So, Star Trek Into Darkness at number 5. Number 4. The Hunger Games Catching Fire. Now, The Hunger Games was... I didn't actually know about the books or anything like that until that very year whenever The Hunger Games came out. I went to see it and I fairly did enjoy it. And I was, of course, really interested in going to see the sequel. What I didn't expect was the sequel to be superior to the original in every way. It built on the story, it built on the characters, built on the bad guys, it built on everything. It made everything more challenging. The odds were higher, the risks were higher. Everything about the sequel was just excellent. Really one of the best films of 2013, definitely. Jennifer Lawrence, she is going to be the biggest actress for the next 20 or so odd years, I guarantee it. And she'll be riding on the coattails of this film for a long time. It's makes me want to see Mockingjay really badly now. Thank God it's going to be out towards the end of this year. Can't wait. So that's it. The Hunger Games Catching Fire at number 4. Number 3. The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug. Well, if you watch my other top 10 movie of 2012, you'll notice that I was kind of slightly underwhelmed by The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey. Slightly underwhelmed, but still love the movie. This movie, The Desolation of Smaug, is vastly superior. It fixes all the mistakes of the original, and it's better pacing, more fun to watch. Built on the characters, kind of like Catching Fire, like I just said. Benedict Cumberbatch as Smaug was incredible. He was just awesome. Smaug, whenever he was on screen, it was like watching Gollum for the first time all over again. One criticism though, I had to criticize the visual effects of whenever they're melting the gold. That is the only criticism I have of The Desolation of Smaug. But other than that, it was just incredible. It didn't even feel like a near 3-hour movie, did it? It just kind of flew in. Oh, love that movie. Love it. Peter Jackson, you've done it again. Looking forward to seeing There and Back again this Christmas. So, The Hobbit, Desolation of Smaug at number 3. Number 2. Gravity. Whoa. Now, is this the movie to go see if you want to have a heart attack? I swear, I've never had a more tense experience at the cinema than watching Gravity. Alfonso Cuarón's direction of this film is absolutely incredible, and I would stake my money on it, being the big success at the Oscars this year, especially for the direction. I hope Alfonso Cuarón gets the direction Oscar. The performances were incredible as well. Sandra Bullock really carried that entire film. Visual effects were out of this world as well. It was just amazing. But tense is the word for it. Yes, it was just an incredible assault on the senses. It really was unlike anything I'd ever seen before. Partly due to the fact that one single shot can go on for 10 minutes without changing. That is incredible, and that would really be hard to do. So I've got to hats off to that. It's quite an accomplishment. But it just wasn't quite enough to make number one. It would have been number one, if it wasn't, of course, for the next film. But it'll have to settle for number two. So, Gravity at number two. And the number one film that I saw in 2013 was Django Unchained.
This is my valet, Django. Come on over.
This movie is incredible. Quentin Tarantino is incredible. Jamie Foxx is incredible. Leo DiCaprio is incredible. Christoph Waltz is incredible. This movie is just incredible. I loved it from start to finish. It has humor, it has epic action, the direction is amazing, the cinematography is amazing, the music is incredible. This is undoubtedly the best film that I saw in 2013. I can't think of anything else that was better. If there was, I certainly didn't see it. But no, being a big Quentin Tarantino fan, this was definitely on my top to see list, and it didn't disappoint at all. It was just an amazing experience from start to finish. Quentin Tarantino never lets us down. I will always look forward to what he does next, because he's just such an excellent writer. His characters the characters that he creates are incredible. And Christoph Waltz, may I just say again, really one of the greatest actors that has come about recently. From Colonel Hans Landa to his character, I even forget his name, in Django Unchained. But it was a match made in heaven, that those two got together. I actually hope he does get him back for his next project. Definitely needs to be there. He makes those films now. Okay, there's my top 10. But I want to just leave with one little thing. I want to actually mention what the worst film that I saw this year was. So, the worst film that I saw in 2013 is A Belfast Story. Yep, this was filmed right in this country here. It tells a story of these IRA members being hunted down and murdered, and Colin Meaney, a loyalist cop, has to solve the mystery. You think that it would be a good film, to be based on the troubles here in the north of Ireland, but what it gives us is crappy acting, and I do mean crappy acting, shoddy writing, bad direction, incredibly bad dialogue. It is just a really bad movie. I would pretty much put it down as probably one of the worst films I've ever seen. And I never, ever, ever want to see this film ever again. Okay, so that's it. I hope to be back with a movie review soon, and I'd just like to say thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll have a great 2014. So, see you soon.